Hello folks, this is Jack coming at you once again. This time I would like to talk with you about how some atheists go about describing atheism in terms of how they lack a belief in God. Now, how many times have we heard some atheists say something to the effect of, if God was really a God of X, then he would do Y. Or, if God was real, then God would do Y or be X. It's clear these people have some concept in their mind regarding who or what God should be like. Many of these very same people will say they lack a belief in God. Think about this for a moment. They have a concept in their mind regarding who God is and what God should do or be if there was a God, but they lack a belief in God. So you lack a belief in God, but have enough of an understanding about this God that you lack a belief in to talk about how you think this God that you lack a belief in should be like if you believed in the God that you lack a belief in, right? But it doesn't stop there. Think about any other situation or context in which we say we lack a belief in something in normal conversation. I can't think of any. If you can, let me know. I can lack strength, I can lack integrity or clarity, but lack a belief? It's like, hey man, there's some belief out there that you don't know about, which is why you lack that belief. But wait, doesn't that mean the moment you know about that belief, you aren't lacking it anymore? You are rejecting it or accepting it or possibly suspending the belief in some way, but you certainly aren't lacking a belief anymore. I can't even think of any other group out there that goes about labeling themselves by what they lack. Now, I could be completely wrong on this part. If so, just let me know. Now, some folks may say, Jack, well, theists are in the majority, and this is why we've had to come up with this label. And yes, I understand. We all go about labeling each other. But when I say that someone is an atheist, what I'm saying is they don't believe in God. They believe there is no God. Can it be said they lack a belief in God? Sure. But this is just another way for a person to say, I don't believe in God, or I believe there is no God. Many atheists hold on to this whole lack of belief thing, not because it makes any sense to say it, because, well, it doesn't in terms of everyday conversation. They do it because they think that somehow talking about what they lack in terms of belief shifts some created notion of burden of proof upon the other person who's making some positive assertion or claim. Listening to some atheists talk about this burden of proof, you'd think it's some living external thing to us all or something. It's like, hey, Jack, the burden of proof is on you. Like, where is it? Where's this burden of proof? Okay. So look, burden of proof, wherever you are, whatever you are, I want you to show up and give me this special insight that you've given so many of these atheists regarding how you work. I want to know, burden of proof, the criteria you have for deciding which person is going to have you for their burden. Better yet, all you atheists who are making this positive assertion, this claim regarding burden of proof, I would like some empirical evidence that backs you up, that backs up this claim that you're making. Perhaps I just lack a belief in the burden of proof, possibly. Can you imagine if we all went around talking in this way? How we lack beliefs and things like this? I don't think much would get accomplished. So it's clear that there's an agenda behind why some of these atheists say they lack a belief in God. It's not to be more clear and precise. It's to try and shift some burden of proof that they have in their mind, that they've created, and they have some idea about how it should function. I'd like some empirical evidence to back up this claim regarding how the burden of proof functions, and how it apparently is functioning for us all, or how it should function for us all in the same way. Anyways, you all take care. Peace be with you. I look forward to any comments and courteous video responses, of course.